I pressed the wrong button. You got me drinking water. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, right? Yes, it is. Happy Tuesday. Let's get ready to get to work here this morning. All right, let's get ready to get to work here. Watch list has been sent out. Spy VIRIQQQ Tesla on watch. Tesla, very simple and straightforward. If it breaks underneath yesterday's low, or at least this pivot low of 159, I think you got more downside on it to the tune of 154 zone, previous little gap up level here, where it went insane and went all the way up to the 200s. So that's what I'd be watching on Tesla. If you get any sort of break underneath yesterday's low. Spy very similar, right? We're watching this 410 zone. If this 410 zone gives up, then I'm watching for a drop into that 408. Oh, wait a second, you're not seeing that. So we'll go back to Tesla. So Spy, if we break underneath this 410, this 410 zone, watching for a drop into that 408 zone. If we can hold that level, then I'm going to watch and see if we can get bounces back up here towards 412 or so. Then let's double back Tesla. Tesla, if you break underneath yesterday's little low here in that 159 zone, I'd watch for a drop into that 154 area, previous little level here, low from that huge gap up, where we went from 145 all the way to 155 zone, and then we just took off there into the 200s, right? So I'm watching to see if we get down into that level. It could be a little bit of a bounce zone for sure. In the small cap sector of things, watching VIRI. If it can hold a dollar, that dollar is a major psychological level. If it can hold that dollar, then I'll watch for that area to be support. Otherwise, we got bottom support down here in the 77-cent zone, previous level of resistance, right? And so far in pre-market, it's been that level of support. You do have room here that could take you up here towards that 200-day moving average, which is that red line on my chart, and that previous low there from that huge gap down. Just taking a little sip of the coffee before it gets too cold. I don't like cold coffee. QQQs, guys, the Qs. Major resistance level here at 313. And it's been what? A major support zone. We're testing it now. If that level can hold support, watching for bounces. If it breaks down underneath, man, you got room to fall here down to 310. All right. So there you go. We got Spy, VIRI, QQQs, Tesla on watch. We hop on over towards the ES side of things. It's looking choppy, if you ask me. We're in this channel. If we get down there to 4134 zone, 4130, I'll probably be looking to get long to scalp some contracts on bounces. But I just don't think we're going to do much. I don't think we're going to do much. That's the channel we've been in, and I think we're going to be in that channel a little bit longer here. So if we break underneath 4130, then I'll watch for a little bit of a fader and maybe probably get down there to 4120. All right, guys, that's what I'm watching here. We got a few seconds to the bell. Good luck out there. Any questions, throw them up in chat, and let's have a good day. Good luck, guys. All right, guys. So right off the bell here, 37 zone holding some support, trying to bounce. I think it's just going to be another choppy day. Yesterday was pretty choppy overall. I think today will be similar. Yo, Dan, good morning. I'm going to throw out some names out there. The King, good morning if you're out there. Jay, good morning, good morning. Adriana, good morning, good morning. You guys don't think, but I'll be remembering your names. Hopefully you guys are out there and having a really good week. I don't know, man, if I'm getting sick, if I got allergies, I don't know what in the whackness is happening, but my nose is all stuffed up again this morning. I know we're in allergy season, you know, prime time, springtime. Really, really annoying. Guys, remember to do me a quick favor, hit that like button. Really helps out tremendously. All right, guys, nice little bounce there from that 37.75 zone all the way back up there towards 42 on the ES. I'm going to be patient. Hopefully we can get some drops down there into the 43, sorry, the 34, 32, 30 area, something like that. Otherwise, I don't really, otherwise it's just going to be whack, man, because we're in the middle of the trading channel. If we start to break over 45, we're going to get into the middle of that trading channel. And that's usually the chop zone. Because this is your trading channel right here. Look at it, it's clear as day. Support, resistance. If you're in the middle, it's anyone's guess. It's anyone's guess. Don't let that candle make you think you're missing. Don't let that candle make you feel FOMO. I mean, it's a nice candle, but it's only 3 points. All right, don't let that get you into FOMO. All right, so Tesla coming on back down there. Watch for Tesla to maybe crack. It's been very weak, very, very weak. Yo, Bill, what's up? What's up? Definitely keep an eye on Tesla there, guys. Definitely keep an eye on Tesla there. It's well on its way down there to yesterday's low. Put a line across there for you on the chart. It is well on its way. Yeah, Bill. Break out of this channel would be awesome. It would be awesome. Let's go check in real quick on VIRI. Right off the bell, 115 held support. The other smallies are duds so far. What's Nvidia's daily look like? Wow, man, Nvidia's daily's wild, man. Look how strong this stock has been this year, guys. From 110 to 280. Makes you want to throw up. Unreal. I don't blame you, the beast. Q's looking a little weak here on the gap down. SPY trying to bounce. Tesla right in front of that line we drew, trying to bounce as well. It's looking like it's gonna be one of those. Like you might not see a move here until around lunchtime, I think. Like sure, you could try to jump in there, try to scalp a point or two here and there. But that's it feels like that's about it, you know? Yeah, pretty much, Dan. There you go. It'll bounce off of 40 now. Tesla. Tesla's shaping up here, guys, for a little bit of a short if it stays under VWAP. But it's got to stay under VWAP. Well, it didn't stay under VWAP. Boom. Look at that move through the highs. Wow. Well, right to the highs, I should say. That was explosive. Explosive move on Tesla there. We talked about bounces off the zone. You're getting it. That's a nice bounce already. I mean, from 59 to 60.75. That's a nice little bounce already. Wow, what a move on Tesla, guys. Good Lord. All right, guys. So far, no trades for me. I wish I would have been in. I was actually bringing up my broker to look at Tesla, but it made the move already, so nothing for me there. Gonna watch Tesla, see if it gives pullbacks, maybe into a little bit of a support zone for little bounces. Because right now, I mean, look at the SPY. That's all we've done. Not a lot going on there. Yo, nice job, Bill. Couple calls on Tesla. Yes. Nice work. That's what I was hoping to do this morning. If we could have gotten the ES, uh, hold on, let me get the chart. If we could have gotten the ES down here at 34, 33 zone, we could have gotten down here. Like off the bell, I thought we were going to do a quick little sell off, but no, we've just floated. We've just floated higher. I was hoping to catch a similar trade to that Tesla one. I wasn't ready for the Tesla one. I didn't have my equities broker up. I only have so much space, even though it's a 43-inch screen, but I got a lot going on this one. So I didn't have it up. If not, I would have grabbed some calls there with you. All right, so it's looking like we want to make that move there into 45. It's a little bit of a pivot high on the ES there at 44.50. But it's like what I said, it's a little pivot high. It's not a major resistance. If we were up there at 65, I might be interested in looking for the short, but we're nowhere near that. We're nowhere near resistance on the ES, and we're nowhere near support. We're just like in the middle of the trading channel. And that's an easy way to get chopped up. You know, you could get long here and then get lucky on a nice little quick pop, 5 points or something. It's just way too risky. I'd rather wait to see, you know what would be better? Maybe a double bottom. The spike can come back down here to the lows. Something like that, a setup, an actual setup. Oh, nasty candle. Is it 10 o'clock? No, not yet. Or do we have 9:45 news today? Yeah, good eye, the beast. Wow. That's huge. Finally, some action. Well, actually, there's nothing that just came out. We don't have news until 13 minutes from now, which would be about 10 o'clock. But something that's not normal price action. We have consumer confidence and new home sales at 10 o'clock. It's 9:46. Somebody must have said something somewhere. There's no other explanation. Something must have happened somewhere because that kind of candle like that, come on, man. That's a 3-minute, 10-point candle. I don't have eyes on any piece of news. Only thing I see here is Ukraine says 2 killed, 10 wounded in attack on museum. Russian diplomats expelled by Sweden. That's all I see. And that was 3 minutes ago. Well, maybe he just woke up, the beast. I mean, That's all he's got to do. Friggin' guy, bro. Telling you. It's a potato. I mean, we're at the support zone I wanted to buy in front of, but I sure as crap ain't gonna go in there and buy that. Are you crazy? Look at that candle. It's comical. It's a comical looking candle. You can't tell me it's not. I haven't seen a candle like that since like COVID days. Good Lord. Guys, this is the first little support zone, but after a candle like that, honestly, it's really hard for me to jump in there long. 4130 is the actual bigger zone. I mean, you're up 3 points already from that low, but sheesh, man. Good Lord. We got 12 minutes to the next round of news. Says here, Biden launches 2024 re-election campaign promising to fulfill economic policy vision. What's next, Biden? I gotta work extra jobs to maintain people who don't work. So might as well at this point, bro. Friggin' guy in that mortgage fiasco. Oh, bro, relax already. Good Lord. Here you go. When did being credit worthy? Can you guys see that? Come on, man. What's going on here with my computer? No, you can't. All right, there you go. Whoa, what happened here? Good Lord, what a mess. Starting May 1st, Post exposed last week a Biden administration decree that will require adjusting mortgage calculations to penalize home buyers with FICO credit scores of 680 and above. Almost 2/3 of the population. So now if your credit is too good, you get to pay extra on your mortgage so that people with shitty credit can pay less. Welcome to communism. You can tell how I feel. You want to know how I feel? I absolutely despise anything like that. Anything remotely like that. And frankly, I'm just going to go off on a rant. If you don't want to hear it, I'd suggest you mute. Why do I hate socialist and communist policy so much? My grandfather, when he lived in Cuba, before Fidel Castro took over, let me give you a little bit insight on actual communism and that pretty bullcrap that they try to paint it in books, right? When Castro took over, my grandfather lost his farm. And you're thinking, oh man, he lost his farm. No, no, no. He's a cattle rancher with over 500 heads of cattle. All right? We're not talking about your mom and pop farm here. All right? We're talking about big time. 500 heads of cattle there was humongous. Shit, 500 hairs of cattle, he would be pretty damn good. All right. He lost all that because the communists took it over. Lost it all. Communists took it over, came in and said, oh, guys, you don't need guns anymore. Let me have them. We'll protect you. We'll protect you. Yeah, they protected them all right. They protected them all right. So, yeah, guys, that type of news, when it crosses the wire, it really gets a rise out of me. Now, obviously, I was not born because that was, shit, man. My parents would have been kids back then. So, yeah. Oh, there you go, the beast. You know what's up, man. You know the truth as well. You get to hear it firsthand, like I got to hear it firsthand. It is easily the most ethically corrupt political system in the world. Easily. Yeah, those savages, man. Those commie savages are just animals. And then the ones that these kids now that think communism is cool and they just don't know any better. They don't know any better. And I don't give them a pass. I don't give anybody a pass because they don't know any better on stuff like that. In this day and age, there's no reason to really be uneducated on real world stuff. All right, so we're right at the support zone, but this is looking super weak, and the SPY is set up for a VWAP, for a 90 MA VWAP crossover to the downside. If you get a bounce back into the zone and you get that crossover, watch and see if maybe we can get some downside instead of a bounce. There you go, Dan. There you go. You guys know what's up. So that's why when I see this policy from the potato that we have as a president here in the United States, I get so riled up. So riled. So you work your man, my buddy worked his ass off for years to rebuild his credit from garbage to absolutely excellent credit. He worked an extra job to pay down debt. He consolidated debt. He paid his stuff on time. My guy just did, he studied up on how to fix his credit so that he wouldn't go to one of those credit fixing places. And he did it himself. He did it himself. And now you're going to tell me that he has to pay extra so that somebody with shitty credit can get a break on their payment? No, bro. Teach people how to be financially literate from schooling age. Don't go penalize somebody because you know what? No, screw it, bro. I don't care. Why would I be worried about my credit then? I don't want to pay extra. This is exactly how you destroy an economy. I'll just shit all over my credit, right? And then I'll pay less. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Damn, maybe now me and my other buddy, we were thinking about as we wait for a deal on a property, we could just be hard money lenders, lend out some money to people looking to buy another property. Maybe that can benefit us somehow. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him later. Guys, this can go either way here. Like, I feel like it's a bear flag formation at the low, though. This is the low, right? This is that support zone we drew out right here. Are we going to bounce off of it? You know, part of me wants to get long, but if I do get long, I got to be willing to be wrong on this one. You know, I have to. What time is it? Oof, I can't get long or short. We got 3 minutes to news come out at 10 o'clock. 3 minutes. I can't get long or short here. I can't make a decision. In 3 minutes, we're going to get news, and we're going to either get that or this. We're going to get some move. It's going to get interesting here. I never had a credit problem because when I was like 16 years old, my dad took out a credit card, one of his credit cards, and he put me as an authorized user. And when you do that, and the parent pays their card properly like my dad did, then the authorized user, depending on the credit card company, you would have to look into it with your specific credit card company, will report that to the credit bureau for the authorized user as well. So I was building credit since I was a teenager that way. Then when I turned 18, I got my own credit cards. So I never had that issue, you know, where I had to rebuild credit or anything like that because my dad did that for me. I was super smart. I'm gonna do the same for my kid when she gets a little older, of course. Um, but yeah, man, it's bull crap. It's bull crap. Nice, the beast. Yeah, Dan, write that one down. Keep it in mind. You can set up your kids little by little from like teenage years. Merely, you can set them up to have good credit. You know, and I had the card. He handed it to me and everything. It was like, look, this is what you can use it for. I followed the rules, man. I followed the rules and it worked out great. It worked out great for me. All right, we got a few seconds here, guys, till this news comes out here and we get these numbers. Consumer confidence and new home sales. I expect a drop in new home sales, and I honestly would expect consumer confidence to not be strong. But who knows? This is the longest few seconds of life. What's going on here? All right, it's 10 o'clock. We're holding those lows. Looking like not much is happening. Can we take it all back? That'd be wild. I'm gonna give it a shot here. See if we're gonna get a move higher. See if I can get a fill. No. Okay, so new home sales came in. Damn it, where'd it go? New home sales came in higher than expected. Month over month and just general. Consumer confidence came in a little bit weaker. Oh man, I forgot to open the Discord this morning. So far the SPY finding a little bit of resistance there at VWAP. There you go. I see it, the beast. Oh, is it raining over there? Yeah, it was raining yesterday a lot here. Like after the stream in the morning, it was raining a ton. Let's see if 36 can hold support here and get another pop. We should be able to get a little squeeze here, I think. We're bouncing off that 34 zone. The SPY bouncing off of that 410 area, which is a crucial area. If the SPY gives up 410, I think we get a fade to 408. It's looking like it doesn't want to get the pop off that level. We're putting higher lows, so there's that. Sitting sideways here, guys, my knee's killing me. Just watching. So here's the line. Oh wait. Here's the line we drew on this hourly chart, and we've hit that support zone. We've hit that support zone, and we're bouncing off of it. That's a support zone we've been talking about. That's a support zone that I've been liking. So we should theoretically get a little bounce here. I think that it should take us back towards 44 at least. And if we get good volume, that should break, and I think then we should really test 50. And I think that could potentially be a little bit of a temporary top there at 50, maybe a reset there, and later a move towards 60 if we're going to have a bullish move and close the gap that we had. No great setups. No great setups. Only thing that's been working lately is the longer time frame levels, and they've been difficult to get into. They really have, for the most part, been rather difficult to get into. The SPY finding VWAP resistance yet again, even though put in a really nice bullish tail down here. Put in a really nice bullish tail down there, but finding some VWAP resistance again here at this little pivot low from this morning. That is lining up really nice for a setup to the downside. But I don't know. I don't really see a reason for it to drop right now. Excuse me, guys. Oh, guys, before I forget, if you're new, free watch list and free trading course. And free Discord. Yeah, it's looking like it doesn't want to go. It's not looking like it wants to do it. At least not right now. Wow, 10:08 a.m. only? It feels like it would be much later. It feels like it would be like 10:30 already. Let me go check out real quick, guys, see if there's any specials going on today with the firm. Nope, nothing. It's some massive deals yesterday, but nothing today. Nothing today. So all I can offer you is the free stuff. Well, will we get a double bottom here or will we fade it? We're about to find out. Telling you, this market's making me sleepy. Well, there goes that low. It's getting tested again. Probably breaks, I would imagine. Yep, there it goes. So that low's gone. That's crazy. That's a crazy move. Tried a little bit of a long there, didn't want to work. Reversed it for a short for a scalp. We'll see if it comes. Because it looks now like it just wants to completely fall apart. We'll see if it does. I'm hoping we got a little bit stronger bounce than that, up towards 33s for a rejection of that level. What time is it? 10:18. What a slow, sluggish morning. Okay, so let's go take a quick look at Tesla. Damn, man. The long on Tesla was it. PIRI, nothing. SPY in the Q's looking weak. So if the ES gets back up over 33, I think that's when it can get a little bit dicier. But as long as it stays underneath that level, it's definitely got a lot of potential to flush. You do have a little bit of a bear flag formation here. A break under 28 should trigger that trade. But you'll definitely want to see it stay underneath this level. Well, not that line. I guess it works, but that's not what I wanted to draw. Right, so it looked like that should have triggered there and gone lower, but so far we've actually held the low here on the SPY. I wouldn't expect a reversal here, but this market's crazy enough to do it. That'll be a wild reversal, man. Honestly, there's no way. I don't think there's a way. I think this has to sell off to 408 on the SPY. All right, guys. I gotta give this another shot short here because it's looking like it wants to just fade. Gonna manage risk here, set my stop over the resistance zone. And I'm gonna let this trade do its thing. It'll either stop me out, I'll be 0 for 2 on the day. Haven't had an 0 for 2 day in a while. So we'll see. EMA on the SPY to see if it can hold resistance. You see right here, right now, so far it's holding resistance. When you get a 9 EMA VWAP cross to the downside like this, I look for that 9 EMA to now become a level of resistance to give me extensions to the downside, right? It's been a little bit of resistance in here. Now we're really going to get in here and test it. Now we're really going to get in here and test it. And I want to see it reject. I want to see it reject. I want to see it bang, you know, next candle basically. Do something crazy like that. And then let's break that low, right? Let's break that low and see if we can get down there towards 408. That's what I'm looking for. We went right back to visit the entry level. My stop is well above that, right? It's well above that resistance zone. Now I want to see that resistance zone really stay resistance. I've actually taken advantage of this little bounce back, and because I already booked some profit, I added back to the position. If I get stopped out, it should be a red trade or maybe around break even, but it was worth adding back here in my opinion, just because if the trade continues to the downside, I should All right, guys. So getting stopped out there. So that trade turns out to be a wash. It's a break even trade. I made some money. I added back. If I wouldn't have added back, I'd be in a green. It'd be a green trade. Made some money, lost some money. It's really just a wash of a trade. So it did nothing. So it's already almost 11, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you all tomorrow at 9:15 a.m. Hopefully we'll get better action tomorrow, a little bit cleaner. So any questions? Don't hesitate to reach out. All right. Stay disciplined out there, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.